Greetings, friends. Welcome to the stream. If you're here as part of the notification squad, I appreciate you. And if you're watching this on the YouTubes, I appreciate you as well. But without further ado, let's get into this.
Alex?
Shut up,
You got, you went bad again? I couldn't get you out of it.
I saw Michael again. I'm sorry. When I'm there, I just get sucked into it like nothing happened.
Come on, it's all right. I think I can hear Ren and Nona down there.
Let's go see about the new secret path that we hopefully opened up.
No, I just always do the poster. I mean, you get the option, right?
What are you talking about?
Oh, end of semester finals, AP English. You can game the system, and instead of writing a report, all you have to do is draw a poster of a fake book cover. Yeah, but the trick is you have to claim you're a kinesthetic learner. I have to make something with my hands, teacher, or...
That's good. You got moxie. I'll have to do that next year.
Well, I don't know. I kind of maybe ruined it for the rest of you since I used that excuse in like 5 classes already. I want to get this off my chest. Just something happened to us tonight, Alex. Something broke. I don't know if it was the ghosts or whatever, but you've been acting like not you.
What?
Ren.
No,
Ren, are you... This is what you want to tell me before we go in there?
I know. I'm sorry. It's just been a crappy night. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't be a dick, bro.
This is stupid, but can we, take a picture?
Oh,
Why?
God.
I don't know. In case things go bad and...
Yeah, let's do it. We're on a beach. Kind of. Let's keep a shred of normal here.
There's gonna be spoopy
All right,
shit
let's take it.
in the picture.
Alex, get in here.
You're not getting out of it.
All right.
Can't wait to see
Nona?
that picture.
Yeah?
Hold me to that dinner I owe you, okay?
Okay.
Oh, come on.
You could have, I don't know, waited until someone wasn't standing right here, you know?
Yeah. Someone.
It's dinner. One dinner. Calm down.
What a dick.
Yeah, dinner. That's all. So my stomach can stop strangling my heart now.
Yes, so. Once we're in there, the door won't open again since the system's so convoluted. So, make sure you're ready to finish this before we go inside.
Oh, shit. I'm not ready. Okay, well that's confirmation that we're on the home stretch here. So, I want to go... Oh, this is one of them. I want to see about some more of these letters. 141.
Turn on the Lima, India, Golf, Hotel, Tango. For the ships coming home.
Turn on the light. Okay, so let's go to the lighthouse. We're like super off the beaten path story-wise at this point. Because it's 5:30, it's almost dawn, now I'm gonna wander around. But I don't think it's gonna punish me for it. So we get these cryptic clues that help us understand the rest of the story. And this was the lighthouse. There's a twinkle. There's a
I
letter.
didn't know Maggie grew up in Maine.
There's a similar statue of a soldier in Maine where I grew up. My memory of it is, I think, part of the reason why I said yes when the Army recruited me out of college, despite my family's protestations. Anna, my closest friend from childhood, was of course thrilled at the possibility of my escape. I anonymously started the petition in 1975 to have this one made after the daughter of Kanaloa crewman Francis Salter asked. I don't know why. A marker, maybe, for the hope I once had to help people. Yay, nothing crazy. Just everyone's kind of sad. Okay, did we do this one?
At the top of the hill, in the Charlie, Oscar, Lima, Oscar, Romeo, Echo, Delta, field.
At the top of the hill, in the
Charlie,
C
Oscar,
O
Lima,
L
Oscar,
O
Romeo,
R
Echo,
E
Delta,
D
field.
in the colored field. Top of the hill in the colored field. We already got this one, right?
That woman, Marianne Bozick, helped her transcribe the ghost's transmissions.
Oh no, this is it. Marianne Bozek, forever engraved on the Command Annex memorial plaque, was a kind, humble woman who helped me decode the ghost's unusual messages. I don't think she ever really believed my hypothesis that they were relays from the sunken submarine, even though she corresponded with, as she put it, a man named Calvin, an electrician who died in the Kanaloa. I pieced together the truth, the cover-up, and my own tragic mistake that killed him, and his mates over months of careful deciphering. I think that's probably it for this area. Because we got the one in town. We'll just go double check. I remember getting one here, and that's, I think, what set us on the path. What I haven't figured out is if you can see them before you use the radio. So we got one there. There isn't one here. Interesting. Oh, okay, that's the explanation. Well, I'll probably miss some, but I want to find a few more. So, Mary Adler definitely knew what was going on. She tried to prevent it by trying to buy up the island and not turn it into a tourist trap to keep people away from it. And we know something happened to Anna, which was her childhood best friend. Now this goes down to the beach. I'm not sure if I remember any special things along the way or not. Haven't been this way since the start of the game, and then the flashback. Not concerned at all with whether or not Jonah follows us. I don't think there's any special dialogue to be obtained at this point. I'm just kind of seeking out the extra credit of this game. We may actually have to backtrack, I'm not sure. Our stuff's still here. I just saw a sparkle here, I thought.
Oh, Maggie says she hopes the notes are found by the correct person. Well, I guess that'll have to be us.
To whoever is finding these notes, understand my hope is that by enshrouding this intelligence in such an obtuse manner, its detection will discourage most innocent seekers, thereby allowing it to befall the correct person and not the easily distracted military mind nor the typically bewildered excursionist. Do not blame the submarine's crew. I don't believe its passengers, like Henry Griffin, can even understand what has truly happened to them. And you do not have to forgive me for my myriad of failures, but please remember the name Anna Shea and know that she did not deserve her fate. Interesting. What is this trigger that I can't seem to trigger? I never went up here. So we do not have to find the clue in order to find the letter associated with the clue. That's totally confirmed at this point, because we just found that letter without a clue. Okay, we didn't have to backtrack. That's nice. No, I have not checked the estate for this. I mean, it's her estate, so I would assume she would plant one, right? We've been in here a long... Nothing. Maybe something in the house, maybe not. Nothing. Can't go up in the attic anymore. Okay, so nothing here. I guess that makes sense. Why would you try and hide one in your own home? Oops. Going up. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else to be found from this path. That one led to the lighthouse. So let's go check the statue. Nothing. Can't remember if that's because we already found it. Huh. It's weird because they don't lead to each other.
Under the ladder, below the Tango, Oscar, Whiskey, Echo, Romeo.
Under the ladder, under the tower.
The communication school here taught them how to make codes.
Recruits learned communications technology here, and several others learned code breaking. It's true, but due to my aptitude in math and mechanical engineering, I was assigned code making, specifically ciphers with which to conceal projects from even other government agencies. It was a job I grew increasingly uncomfortable with, but my keen interest in radio science had me pulling double duty as comms officer. I remember one of Kanaloa's engineers, Francis, calling me a radio woman. As far as he knew, it was my only job. Interesting. I did see we got an achievement there. Adler's Letters Part 2. Now my assumption would be, just with meta knowledge, that we want to do them in order. And that's the order that the game took us. I'm trying to remember where the well was, because the well was a thing, but
Time for Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of
time for sleep. We can open that door now.
It says that the base first found the ghost's messages here.
The first transmission from the lost soldiers were recorded here by a signal officer training new recruits. I heard about it soon after. Yes, word of the childlike, almost playful messages spread quickly, but the broadcasts were usually dismissed as an ongoing prank, faulty equipment, or AM stations bouncing off the Midland. However, after I successfully decoded one as a mayday from Calvin Gilbert, an electrician who perished in the USS Kanaloa, I knew it had to be something more. Electrician. It's a spelling mistake. So we have the radio now. We can finally try and open this. What will we find? Really nothing. Why is it red? Oh, what was that? I found that before. Oh shit.
Something keeps touching my leg in the water, and I don't know what it is. Can we just go into the cave now?
No, sure. I just want you to have a good time. Wait, I think there's something down there.
Wait, Jason, don't trip. There's a... Jason?
89.9 anomaly. Well, I don't know what the hell to do with that, man. That's just weird. Hmm. Nothing. We got one right as we came into this place. I'm not sure what influenced that, though. Okay, nothing here. It's very interesting how Adler doesn't want us to blame the crew. She says she doesn't even think they know what they're doing. But obviously something horrific happened to Anna. She said no one deserved that fate. And I have no idea what to do with that anomaly other than she mentioned that's where they found it first.
If you want directions, this, Golf, Uniform, India, Delta, Echo, can help.
This guide can help. If you want directions, this guide can help. So we're looking for a map. Map or a signpost, maybe. Yep.
Maggie brought her friend Anna here to help, I guess.
When people in the comms department began transferring off, I was able to convince my higher-ups, including, coincidentally, one eventual Army passenger on board the Kanaloa, Henry Griffin, to bring Anna on board as a replacement. Anna had been working in broadcasting, so it made enough sense to the upper ranks. Incidentally, when I dream, it is usually during this time period amidst the change, and I am trying to prevent Anna from ever coming. Not sure if there's any merit in coming back up here, but I can check. Doesn't seem to be anything up here. There's the light, though. Nope. Okay. So all we're really learning right now is just that something horrible happened to Anna. And it haunted Adler for seemingly the rest of her life. last time we came here, it didn't work out. I've never been able to open this door. There's never been any reason to open the door. But out of curiosity, could there be a lock on the other side?
Return full hearts to
Nope. Okay. Chasing a lot of dead leads, I guess, but it's okay. Can we pick it up immediately?
A penny for a Whiskey, India, Cena Hotel.
Penny for a wish, so it's by the well. Which I do not remember where the well is. I think it was this way? No, that's the creepy light. Maybe it was down. There it is.
They, Maggie and Anna tried to bring the soldiers back in the cave.
After stealing equipment from this relay station, Anna and I entered the cave just before dawn to try and communicate directly with the crew of the USS Kanaloa. We successfully tuned into the source of the temporal tear and spoke, albeit briefly, to Henry Griffin, an SOC sergeant who died on the sub, but the power overwhelmed my dear Anna, and she was absorbed into its ridge. All that remains there now is the flickering hue of a partially open gate, a window to a perpendicular space that seems to have augmented the submarine's call. But of all my regrets, perhaps the deepest is knowing Anna's last vision of me was fleeing from her in terror. Okay, so Anna got sucked into the ridge. Huh. Campground.
the fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs.
This one's weird because it's a dude. This is the first one where it's been a dude. So we're gonna go back to that spot that Celestial thought was interesting by the left edge. First time it's ever not. Everything's a little weird about this one. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Hey, Celestial. We are just going to the clue at the spot that you thought was a little too obvious.
Oh, Maggie thought that the way the ghosts can talk to us and vice versa is waves.
Anna and I frequently conducted tests at what was once the East Barracks here during the brutal winter of '51. Waves of any kind, radio, nuclear, electromagnetic, seem to be able to pass through all existences under certain circumstances, which explained our ability to get communiques sent from them. This might also justify the frequency of hearing one of Kenaloa's electrician's call signs, Calvin Gilbert, come echoing through the relays. On April 4th, 1952, we would attempt to reverse the manifest breakdown and bring the soldiers back. Okay. So still really weird that that one was a dude's voice. I want to say like 6 Celestial. We're kind of piecing the story together here. So what we have learned so far is Maggie knew about it, or Adler knew about it. She tried to buy up the whole island to prevent it from becoming a tourist location because she knew of the danger. It didn't work. She ended up inviting her friend Anna over. They tried to communicate with the people, with the submarine folks, which she knew was the submarine folks, in the cave. And during the cave phenomenon, the rift opened up, the triangle rift, and Anna got sucked through. So Anna's been trapped in like the dimensional rift ever since. Nothing for this area. I'm not sure how many letters there are. And yet, seems a little out of place. I have found one in each area so far. I also found an unstable anomaly in a previously locked room back by the rec center, which did not give us any real info. It was right above where we found a letter that said that was the first place they heard the transmissions. So I'm guessing that was just a nod to that lore. Epiphany Woods. We found one in the Epiphany field that led us to the lighthouse. That was the one we found yesterday, and I did go get that one. There's really not much left here, just the communications tower. I did go to the beach. We found one that said that she hoped that someone not military would find these. Yeah, so I started down at Main Street. Can you see my mouse? I guess not. Started down at Main Street in the bottom left corner. and I went all the way through the beach, past the lighthouse. I checked the Adler Estate and Epiphany Field, and then went all the way up to the top right, all the way to the U.S. Army Rex. Checked the facilities in the outpost. Crossed the bridge over to Relay Point. Checked Bridge Stand. The only place I haven't been is Hardin Tower. And I just now see that thing in the bottom right that says anomalies 1 out of 12. We're not going to find all 12 anomalies. I can tell you that. The only anomaly I have found was a total guess because it was in a room I hadn't explored yet. So I just pulled out the radio in a random spot and went to town on it. And happened to stumble across something barely. So we're definitely not going to find all the anomalies. Short of just Googling it, I think I've found the full story. There's nothing left hanging in the story with the letters. We've learned who Anna is, how she came here, and what happened to her. Yes, yep, I did go back there. That's where I found the first anomaly. Yeah, this is the only place I haven't gone, other than the end of the game. Which it did tell me it's the end. It said do not proceed unless you're ready for the end. We won't be able to turn back.
Memories would fade. Without this, Papa, Lima, Alpha, Quebec, Uniform, Echo.
Memories would fade without this plaque. There it is.
She was working at the tower the morning they sank.
I was on watch duty in the tower when it happened. Having just gotten back from an early leave for reading of my father's will, for years I childishly blamed him for this, to his one last act against me, but it was nobody's fault or decision but my own. I'm sure it was Francis Salter who sent the Kenaloa's distress signal. It had been cut off, I still don't know why, and I hastily interpreted the garbled transmission as an attempt to jam radar. And so I sent back the guidebook recommendation to scout and bomb if necessary. Oh, shit. So there's the last piece of the puzzle. The Kanaloa sent up a distress signal, and she misinterpreted it and instead said to scout and bomb the Kanaloa. So it's Adler's fault that they all died. We don't even know why they sent up the distress signal. But Maggie Adler was the one who received it and misinterpreted it. Yeah, I mean, it's always kind of weird, right? Seeing that Alex is tied to this island in a weird way. I mean, she's also the protagonist, right? So it's almost like a video game trope. The protagonist is always connected in a weird way. Alright, well, I'm convinced that was it. And I've been to every other spot in the game. It's possible I'm missing one and that's why they're not crossed off, but I don't know where it would be. I've actually been everywhere on the map. And I have checked the radio at every place I could think of that mattered. We've definitely got the full story here. Yeah, I do remember that. They did say that we were responsible. We signed up for this and we didn't understand. I'm wondering if there's some weird tie between Alex and Anna. I'm assuming we'll find out here at the end. And this is indeed the end. Or the start of it, anyway. So it said we can't turn back. The door's gonna lock behind us.
Listen, Alex, I don't want to say anything to Ren or Nona, but the truth of it is I'm not feeling too awesome right now. It's kind of getting worse.
No, come on, Jonas. We've cleaned the whole house. Nobody wants to scrub the toilet, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done before we can fall on the couch and watch cartoons, okay?
Hey, what do you call a man who's short of time? Huh? Have you...
Is this a joke?
Yeah, it's a... What do you call a man that's short of time? Tim. You call him Tim.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, it's not one of my finest.
Why is there a tape player here? We're not in a time loop.
It feels like wrong to see one of these when we're not in a time loop, right?
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's kind of spooky, right? The beds? Thinking they would have slept here while the rest of us burned?
Yeah, but do you think it would even have worked? Like, if Yugoslavia or whoever dropped an A-bomb on their heads, I don't know if this place would have held up.
Where did Noah and Ren go? They were ahead of us.
Wait, before... Look, if something happens on the other side of this door, just don't be stupid. Cut and run, okay? If I turn into dead weight or start freaking out, just get to the boat. Do whatever you have to.
Jonas, we're all getting out of here. I mean, look, we're about to fix this in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This is microwave popcorn of a problem.
I'm not asking.
I like that
I'm
phrase.
telling.
Look, dream a little dream, buddy. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna leave you. Now, let's just get this door open, do what we gotta, and get home.
Wait. Okay, you know what? There's like the 10th time we've heard this song all night. There is something going on with... Like, why would this specific tune be all over the place? I have to know what's going on before we head in there.
Okay, if it'll make you feel better, we'll investigate the case of Jonas's mom's weird song before we save our lives.
Sounds perfect. It's like breaking or something. Can you fix it? I mean, it's just so crazy to keep hearing this, right? It was like a tick she had. I don't know, but try and get it playing right if you can.
What's up with Hina? Do you mean Nona? Nona and Ren? They were with us when we came in the bomb shelter, but now they're not here. It's just kind of weird.
It sounds like it's her. Like a recording, or it's my mom. That's her voice in the static. You can hear that, right?
No.
I mean, I know you don't know what she sounded like, but you can hear that. The voice, right?
Jonas, I think we should go. Really.
Wait. Is it possible? Do you think it's possible? I mean, we've been like talking with ghosts the entire night. Do you think it's like it could be, right?
Jonas, I'm sorry, but I really don't think that's her. Like, really her.
Well, how would you know? And I mean, you don't know that for sure. Well, I'm not saying I know that for sure, but from the stuff we've seen tonight, this has to be possible, right? God, she's like so close. Can you just try and tune in the signal? This tape player thing isn't even... I have no clue what's going on, but... Huh? Whoa,
Jonas, don't! Oh no.
We're alone. He's just trying to play hero. Every time we've come up on a dangerous situation, he's like, when shit hits the fan, you leave. Alright, we're going into the cave.
You know, the truth is, We could have left whenever we wanted. We weren't prisoners of the cave.
Then just leave then. Why are you still here? Why not move on of all the...
Because it's scary, that's why. Have you ever stared into nothing and moved with it and felt a heart in it? It's worse than when we were wilting into atoms. Worse than dying the first time.
Yes, I have, actually.
Oh, what? Sitting in your room breaking for your brother? You're like this one. Whatever you think you can do, you can't. We're not going back. We won't go back. Child, wait your turn.
Saw the man, but not the dog. This is where Anna got caught, and it left that triangle that started the whole thing. I guess we tune it in. That was it. I don't think we went back in time.
Wait, this has always worked before.
It's making a bigger triangle. The rift is so much bigger.
Can anybody hear me? Clarissa, maybe? Hello? Somebody there?
We're back on the beach. No, we're underwater.
You've come to close the hole, right, God? Well, you're gonna find out it's not that simple. The horses have already left the barn. God, you're so spoiled. You don't even know the cost of things. Closing the hole with your stupid toy will spare your friends from our bloom, sure. But it will seal you up in here with us.
Oh
You'll
shit.
die with us again and again.
You're just trying to scare me. That can't be the only way.
One last chance. You don't have to die.
You can leave, you know, through the gate you opened.
And we keep
The girl.
Clarissa. She'll be happier with us.
What? No way. I'm not just gonna abandon Clarissa. Who do you think I am?
Who do you think we are? Do you think we wanted to be thrown away? Like some faulty appliance?
They didn't know it was you. Nobody, barely anybody knew. It wasn't just Maggie's fault or their fault. It was a catastrophic event.
A catastrophic event? You make it sound... fated? Like some faulty appliance? We won't let it end like that.
I mean, that's how stuff works. You said it yourself, yourselves, that everything will happen again and again in the exact same way.
Not this time. We can feel this binding. You have maybe just a few
You see him in the
moments
bottom
left.
right.
We feel terrible, we do, but you have to know why, that everyone chose to forget about us.
Everyone just shuttered us away into a back closet of their thoughts.
Maggie remembered. She wanted to help you. It was all she did was try and figure out what had happened.
We've watched her in every timeline, watched her try and understand. Out of guilt, maybe.
I know there was a crewman on that submarine named Calvin, and to you, to all of you, they didn't forget, okay? They didn't throw you away.
Oh shit.
Was our name ever...
Calvin? Who? Calvin.
I almost remember.
My
You were people once. Don't lose that part of you to be this.
It's...
Calvin Gilbert.
The electrician.
It's hard to remember certain things. Our faces went a while ago, then our names.
Our names. But our anger.
Our anger is, we're afraid, all we have left. It's kind of the last stitch.
That's not all you have. You know that's not all you have.
Scrap it.
Keep your nature. We'll keep ours. Maggie has, will have this friend, and you sort of remind us of her.
Anna.
Strange girl. Odd-tempered.
Take care. With the time you have left, child, and take notice of what you choose to.
Shit.
Jonas, where are you? Okay, this is gonna be fine. Just work through it.
We're in the reflection now.
Tell Michael to stay with Clarissa. They like each other a lot. But Michael's dead. How could I even... Whoa, wait, what's happening?
Me in the mirror.
Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Jonas? If you're still there, this would be a great time to say something. When the time comes, let Jonas talk to his mom. His mom's dead. I know his mom's dead. What is... How is this possible? What's going on?
I fucked that up, I think.
Well, that could have gone better. Right. Time loop. Tell Michael he should go out on his own. What does this matter? He's dead. He's not here.
What? Oh, I feel like I missed a letter. Because she was saying the things that were in the letters. And then it just kind of stopped. It spiraled out of control. Maybe I missed the letter. Back in our house. There's Michael.
Oh, hey, I didn't even know you were home. You're always so quiet. It's like living with a little fairy tale mouse.
Are you back? Are we back now, or?
Yeah, I'm back. I was only gonna be at Terry's house for the game. I've been, like, struggling with this stupid speech, the graduation thing. I don't want it to be just the usual blah blah we've come so far type stuff. It should have like a point, right? It should bring you to your feet about something.
I don't know. I don't think it has to have a point.
Well, that's where we differ, sister. I think things should have points. Things should be sharp. They should poke you. I'm guessing Mom probably told you about my scholarship to state, right? I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel it's not like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, obviously.
Well, what are you thinking? Engineering? Well, you said something about sports medicine one time.
Yeah, I don't know about that anymore. It's just, it seems like half the teachers are alumni, and actually, I'm about to be really arrogant and presumptuous and say mean things for no real reason other than I think I know better, so forget it. I've bored you enough. I'm boring
I'm
me.
listening. Come on, I'm not gonna judge.
No, really, I'm talking out of my ass. It's fine. Listen, here's the... You can't tell Mom or Dad, but Clarissa and I are talking about just leaving. Getting an apartment somewhere and just doing our own thing, Getting jobs.
Oh, wow, that's exciting. This is like a huge deal, like the Boxcar Children version of getting married or something.
It's kind of a big deal, I guess. It'll be a lot harder to break up, so there's some level of vow there. She's been really pushing for it, wanting to look for places, and I'm into the idea. I really am. I wouldn't feel right about it if I didn't have your, blessing first. So, can you just wave your hand over my head or something and say I'm all right to do this?
God, it's hard for me to say since I love you, of course, but you should do it. Totally. Even if it explodes in a nuclear war-style breakup, you'll regret never trying.
Thanks. That means a lot. Alex, just get good friends, okay? And when you're with those friends, just say yes to everything. And keep away from boys when you talk to them, it feels like you're performing. But also, stay away from girls who look you in the eye for too long. And match every beer with a water. And take classes outside of school.
Oh, come on, Michael, we already have a dad. You should know. We all live in the same house.
This is a just-in-case package, okay? Just in case I'm not around. And I love you, and you're amazing, and that's it. So...
I love you too.
But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, she's waking up.
Is she all right?
Did we, win?
Oh yeah, big time. Wire-to-wire finish.
I think saying wire to wire is stretching it, since...
I don't know about sports. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. The important thing is, whatever you did in the cave, it worked. The tear, the hole, it's fixed. The ghosts are gone. We're going home.
Or at least they've stopped trying to eat our souls.
Yeah, it's important to note that.
Jonas, what happened to you in the shelter? I just saw you disappear. I didn't know what to think.
What
I
happened?
thought I heard my mom, and when we tried to tune into this signal, I don't know what it looked like from your end, but it was like I'd fallen into a memory with my dad. I don't know. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have set us off course or whatever.
Were they dreams? Or at least, do you think they were dreams?
They didn't really feel like dreams, like being apart from myself, if that makes sense. Like I'm walking in sand or whatever. It felt real.
No, I had those too. Did anyone else?
So did we.
Anyone... I'm sorry, but did anyone have dreams or whatever about the past when they were, taken during the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few.
Just the one, I think.
I saw, Michael a few times back when we were here on a kind of an accidental trip.
I had my older sister. It was a night where I don't even remember why she was mad at me. Probably something I said to our mom, but I don't know why that who cares night would visit.
I wouldn't put much thought into it, Clarissa. Really.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
I don't think it's like a visit, like it's making a conscious choice to come mess with you. You were just exhaled somewhere, time-wise.
Yeah, I guess the universe doesn't choose to do anything. It just does.
I can't believe everything that happened. I feel like we should tell everyone we know. Like, go on a freaking book tour, but...
Let's make a pact to just keep it, ours. It's only our thing. It happened to us, and nobody else has to be involved.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it or not, we've have a shared thing now. shared insane thing that I don't think will get reset once, like, graduation hits or something.
Is this... Rin, didn't you lose a book?
Holy crap! This is it! Thank you! I lost it on the way. I thought for sure some commuter would have just tossed it overboard.
Hey, that reminds me. What were we... We were talking about something stupid right before Alex woke up.
Prom?
Prom.
I am definitely skipping this one. I'm deferring the crown to that wheelchair girl.
Are you going, Alex?
Are we supposed to still spike the punch or just bring in flasks? I mean, do they even have punch?
I guess. I mean, if I find a date, you know. I'm not gonna go stag. I have my dignity.
Ben Owens will ask you. Or rather, he's going to ask you unless I physically prevent him.
You can do better.
Come on, come with me and Nona. We'll go dress shopping. It'll be fun. It'll be like a movie montage, except none of us are prostitutes and there's no rich guy.
Sounds great. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should spiffy up once in my life.
All right, just don't say phrases like that while we're out and we'll be solid.
All right, you know what? It's picture time.
Oh my god, come on. Nona.
Oh, come on, what? We earned this one.
Yeah, I guess we should. Tonight's been, noteworthy.
Noteworthy. That is a way to say it.
Yeah, I'd probably say it another way.
Let's actually move outside so we can get the light.
Sure.
Yep, saved everyone.
Ren, what is that
But
book,
we don't know
anyway?
why or how.
I can hardly make heads or tails out of what the hell he's talking about half the time.
Here's good for the... yeah, just here.
Like, look. Like, this, here. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any, but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, everyone.
All right, shut up.
Cheese.
What happened? We have no idea. We talked to them, we tried to convince them, and they sent us away. I got flashed back
Before
and
we
had...
left, I told my mom I was spending the night at a friend's house. And when I got back, I didn't see any reason to change that story. And you know what? I still don't. Ren always loved the town, but the island pretty much erased that in one fell swoop. He ended up going to college in California. He was my best friend, but I don't know if I'll ever see him again.
You and 29% of players kept Ren and Nona from dating. Interesting.
Nona, I think, is going to some ballet academy somewhere, but I kind of fell out of touch with her, to be honest. Clarissa left to study English literature. She was thinking of dropping out, but is keeping at it for now. We talk sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes. I hear she's scared of the ocean now. And she got a dog too, if you care.
Nice. Oh, I wonder what the other pieces of the pie are.
Jonas was the first to introduce me as his sister. You know, without the step part in front of it. And it was weird at first, but it's the truth. He's my brother. He goes to school in town, and we see each other a lot.
Bonded with your new stepbrother. So there's 3 other options.
It's funny. What happened on the island used to pop into my head every single day. And then every other day. And then a week went by, and I realized I hadn't thought about it at all. I guess that's... I don't know. It's good, I think. But anyways, well, if it matters. I'm
taking some time off.
Just to, I don't know, readjust my priorities, figure out what I want to do. But anyways, what time is it? Yeah, sorry, I gotta run or I'll miss the ferry. Ren's dragging me out to Edwards Island for that yearly beach party thing. And I have to pick up what's-his-name Jonas, too. I hope he's not weird or mean or something.
We just hit a time limit.
Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fun. It's something to do, right?
It ended at the beginning. Huh. Huh. Okay. You missed everything because you were buffering. Wow. That's really interesting. I feel like I missed a letter. So we went into the cave and we were talking to the crew, and I think we were talking to the whole crew. Because we knew the names of some of the crew thanks to the letters. And we started explaining to the crew that they were not forgotten. They were saying that they'd been forgotten, that no one cared about them. And we were trying to explain to them that was not true, that Adler had not forgotten about them, that she spent her whole life trying to communicate with them and get them back. And we knew the names of some of the people. And then it just kept giving me options to like try and convince them. And then all of a sudden it stopped. And they said, no, we'll go our way, you go yours. And then it cut to a scene with me and my brother where we bonded again. And then it cut to the end, which you just saw. And apparently we had saved the day. My webcam is stuck? Sure doesn't look like it. Now the whole thing's gonna look stuck. 0 dropped frames. No, it's okay. Now the whole thing's gonna look stuck. Sorry to the guys on YouTube if you're watching this back. Just having some issues with someone in chat. Wanted to make sure they know that I appreciate them. They were getting the video buffered. But yeah, I kind of feel like maybe maybe I missed a letter and I wasn't able to fully explain it to them. I mean, we got our friends back, but I don't think we like fixed the island. Huh. I loved the ending there though. With the like, you and a percentage of other people picked a thing. That was really cool. Because that made me want to play again. I don't know, I'm not usually the type to play a game again, but it made me want to play again. Seeing that there were other options. It looked like there were 4 options for each one. And a small percentage of people chose each of them. I was actually in the minority with Ren, because I purposefully cock-blocked him at the tower. Huh. Well, that was a really neat game. I don't know what else to say. That was really cool. I am increasingly becoming a huge fan of these shorter games that try and tell a distinct story, and then once the story's told, it's over. And I think this did a fantastic job of that. More so than that, I think this did a fantastic job of letting me tell my own story. So many times I feel like I've been railroaded into a story and I'm given the illusion of decisions. And I don't think that I can affect the outcome of this game in any great way. I think you still go through the same motions in the same order. But it at least felt like I was playing the character the way I wanted to play it. And that's the magic, right? It felt good. It felt like I was making my own story. And that's awesome. I hope that I can find more games that make me feel this way. Really cool.